All right, Amazon Prime Day is here. There are probably 10 deals that I'm highly considering buying. I'm gonna tell you about them right now. I guarantee at least one of them is something that you haven't seen in a video yet, so it should be worth your time. If you do decide to pick anything up, if you could do me a favor, use one of the links below. It gives me a small commission from Amazon, helps me with my quest to become a full-time creator. Today is July 9th. That means you have 9th, 10th, and 11th to lock in these Prime Day deals. So let's get started. 10 things. In no particular order. Number 1, the Viltrox 40mm lens. All right, no particular order, but this is probably number 1. This lens was already a great deal at $168 for the regular price, but for Prime Day, it's $134. I have the 20mm version of this. It's great. It gets everything I need to done. Small, lightweight. I'm thinking of pairing it with my A7C II as just like an everyday carry around lens when I don't want to bring out the G Master and, go all out. Number 2, and this is one of those boring purchases, I need a new tripod. I'm looking at one of the newer carbon fiber tripods. Regular price is $239. I rarely see it at that price. It's usually like $180, $190, but for Prime Day, it's $127. So it's a boring purchase, a tripod, but I know I need a lighter tripod, a little bit more travel-friendly tripod. So I'm highly considering pulling the trigger on that one. Number 3, a new shotgun mic. So I love using the Comica VM30 microphone, but they now have a VM40 microphone, which can do internal recording and 32-bit float. So I'm highly considering that in my workflow as a wedding videographer. I can see something like that being very useful, or those Hollyland wireless mics. Those are another really good option. The Comica shotgun microphone, that's $199. The Hollyland Mark IIs, those are $95 right now. The regular price is $120. So not a huge deal, but enough that it's got me considering it, especially because they're so small. They're smaller than the DJI mics. It might be a little bit easier to hide, especially if it's just like a last minute, all right, let me just throw a mic on you real quick. Might be easier to hide that than it is the DJI. Now, a couple more items from Viltrox. I already told you about the 40mm lens. I'm also considering the Viltrox 135mm lens. It's a 135 f1.8. Now, I know I really want a telephoto lens, so like a 70-180 or 70-200, but the 135, I could see myself getting that instead just because of that 1.8, and that would be like a really good portrait lens. So the regular price for that one is $899, but Prime Day it's $719. And the last one from Viltrox, their 7-inch monitor. It's usually $278. Right now it's $222. Now I would much rather a monitor where I can touch to focus, which there's really only 2 of them on the market right now, at least to my knowledge. But the Viltrox one, that's got a 2000 nit brightness. So outside, it's gonna be crazy how good that is. And there's been enough times where I was outside and both the camera monitor and my external monitor, too difficult to see. So a 2000 nit brightness monitor has got me intrigued. Next up, another kind of boring one, the Samsung T9 4TB solid state drive. I'm currently using a T7 2TB for editing everything off of, and 2TB works, but there's been enough times where I ran out of storage and had to remove stuff. I know I should be using it just for what I'm editing and then having a separate drive to store everything, but it doesn't always work like that. I don't always get time to offload what I need to. And there's plenty of times where I'm editing multiple projects at the same time. So there's been enough times where the 4TB might be the better option. The regular price is $549. Usually I see it on sale for maybe $399. Prime Day has it for $265. All right, next 2 are a couple of wild card options. AirPods Pro 2. I have them. I lost one of mine. And rather than spend $90 at the Apple Store to get a new singular AirPod, $149 is the current sale price for just a brand new set. Don't want to spend the money on it, but I'm getting sick of just listening with one ear, so I might do it. And then the other wild card, a new robot vacuum. So I've had one for about 10 years, a Roomba. It's been working really good. Surprised it's lasted this long, honestly. I know I can get a better one. So there's a Roborock Q7 that I'm looking at for under $200 if I don't get the self-emptying stand, or about $250 if I do get the self-emptying stand. And then the last one, the Insta360 X3, because I could use it as a behind-the-scenes camera. I've used the Pocket, I've used the Action 4, I've used the Ray-Ban Metas, I've used my iPhone, Only thing left for me to try for a great behind the scenes camera before actually hiring somebody to shoot behind the scenes for me is the X3. So that's a quick list of 10 things that I am highly considering this Prime Day.